Salam Satu Malaysia and a warm welcome to all of you. I'm Uma Devi Nadaraja, would like to bring a topic on a TVET educator and student. The need for strengthening TVET has been widely acknowledged in numerous countries and unions due to technical innovation and globalization, achieving a higher income and thus decreasing poverty. All of these concerns will lead to the transformation of TVET system to provide workforce with the competences and skills needed for a diverse and expanding market economy, as well as strengthening the civil society. Now, let us discuss how do Malaysia Polytechnic, especially Polytechnic Banting, plays an important role in TVET. The formation of Polytechnic Ministry of Education was aimed at providing skilled semi-professionals in engineering, commercial and hospitality at diploma and certificate levels to meet the nation's demand both in public and private sectors. To date, there are 33 polytechnics of MOE operating nationwide. Polytechnics, as one of the most reliable TVET learning centers in Malaysia, always work hard to combine theoretical training with practical exposures in order to produce qualified graduates for direct absorption into industries. There is a need for strong industry collaboration and improved practical training in industries, as well as a platform for seconding staff in the polytechnics to gain some useful practical experiences in industries in order to improve teaching and learning. Polytechnic Banting, as a 27th Polytechnic, has a very high and clear vision and mission to ensure the students of Polytechnic Banting has high employability rate. In order to achieve this, Polytechnic Banting has come out with a formula for excellency. Talking about this formula, what is the connectivity with TVET? Here, E represents employability, A is academic, G is generic skill, and C is collaboration. At Polytechnic Banting, we believe employability for a TVET institution like us is not solely determined by the academic qualification, but also by generic skill attribution and collaboration. So, the question here is, as a TVET institute, how to achieve success and excel in TVET system? Well, we know there are two key persons in ensuring success of TVET in an institution. First is the educator like me, and second is the student. Here, we will discuss what are the roles of the students and educators in ensuring a positive environment for learning and teaching. Let us start with the educator. Before we go further, let me ponder a question. What is the difference between an educator and a teacher? An educator leaves a permanent impression upon the thought. Many times, the thought considered such as a persona that has left a permanent impression upon him as a mentor or educator. Thus, it is understood that not all teachers can be called educators. To be a good educator, the best traits are as following. First, be an expert in their subject matter with a sound understanding of its pedagogy. Here, in PBS, the lecturers attend short courses from time to time to enhance their knowledge in their subject matter. At the same time, opportunity is always created by the management to upgrade lecturers' teaching skill, especially in OBE, so that lecturers are pedagogically very competent in a wide range of teaching and learning methods. Secondly, as an educator, we need to have a practical and up-to-date TVET expertise relevant to the workplace. Lecturers are given opportunity to pursue industrial attachment program with industries for a minimum period of 3 months. This is to ensure the lecturers in our TVET institutions are well equipped with current trending in technology and to upgrade practical skill. In Polytechnic Banting, lecturers are well known as lifelong learners and reflective practitioners. Thirdly, we need to be well versed in research and inventions. Research and invention is integral in our TVET institution for the benefits it can bring to society. Our lecturers has been involving in a research to help farmers in preparation for planting trees or saplings. This invention is known as Agriculture Auger and has won a semi-grand prize at the Seoul International Invention Fair in year 2013. Since 2010, there are about 70 inventions from polytechnics being used by the wider community and have been actively trying to commercialize these. Next is awareness on global issues, especially in TVET. In our TVET institution, lecturers are exposed to the importance of TVET, trend and demand in TVET current economic growth. Seminars and conferences on TVET are conducted yearly by lecturers and it open to other institutions as well for knowledge sharing. Fifth trait is have the necessary competence in accordance with its field. In PBS, we emphasize on professional certifications to ensure the quality of the lecturers meet the requirement of MQA. Now, we are moving towards professional certification in welding and material testing, especially in non-destructive testing. Next is ability to work collaboratively. As mentioned earlier, collaboration in our TVET institution is one of the most important keys to succeed. Currently, we are involved in a couple of collaborations in order to help our TVET students to improvise their practical skills mainly and also to ensure their employability once they have completed their studies. Some of the ongoing collaborations are such as Structured Students Internship Program with Selangor Human Resources Development, collaboration with Malaysian Royal Air Force, Students Industrial Training with MAS, and also with other industries. Now, let us see what are the TVET students' best traits. As a TVET student, there are many best traits that should be possessed by the students. Firstly, student-centered and be an active participant in a classroom. In a learner-centered environment, the focus is on the strong points, preferences, and learning styles of the students. In our TVET institution, the learning environment is designed according to the need and capabilities of the particular student group. The focus shifts towards the instructional designs of conducive learning environment in which effective learning can take place. In this aspect, students should be able to convert from a spoon-feeding culture to a learning culture. Here, the students must be active in accessing, synthesizing, interpreting, and to placing information in a context to transform information into knowledge. Secondly, student has to be productive and innovative learner. In most of the TVET institution, achievement is measured against the productive and innovative contribution a student can make, instead of what this student can produce. In Polytechnic Banting, innovative students are identified in every field to shine them up in a proper platform, such as welding skills, where the students take part in poly skills, AutoCAD competitions, innovations, science projects, and entrepreneurial. Students also must be actively involved in skill training to be a wider skill student to promote themselves to the industries. At the same time, students must be equipped with generic skill attributions. For example, every activity in Polytechnic Banting has been designed to develop students' generic skill attribution to ensure the students are benefited from each activity. Here, the students will be equipped with generic skills by the end of their study. As a conclusion for this topic, the promotion of TVET for industrialization starts from the institutes like Polytechnic. TVET should also be seen and acknowledged by all stakeholders as a valid passport to a well-paid job or self-employment. It should not be seen as an alternative educational opportunity fit only for early school leavers. The role of the educators and learners are very vital in ensuring a positive environment for learning and teaching. To meet the demands and responsibilities of the 21st century, the TVET educators also need to change and re-equip themselves with wide and flexible technical competencies, attitudes, and values as mentioned earlier. Finally, an era of rising expectations for today's TVET experience is for helping students to become international learners that are able to succeed in the 21st century global community. Thank you.